My name is Nancy Kihara, the founder My Afya Africa and psychologist by profession. We have partnered with Ponea Health to bring to you a topic on suicide prevention. Some of the issues that the person may be suffering, because more often than not, individuals who are thinking or processing issues around suicide, they could be having mental illness. So this needs to be ruled out from the word go, because if someone has been undergoing depression, when they in their depressive state and they have lost hope, their hopelessness, they are likely to commit suicide. So once this is identified as one of the reasons, they can have pharmacological interventions. They're given medication that will help them to regularize their brain chemicals so that they can be able to avoid the issues around the suicide. And also once this is ruled out, then they're also supported to deal with the mental health issues that have been identified at that point in time. For those who have suicidal ideations that were brought about because of substance use or abuse, then they need to go through addiction counseling or addiction therapy, or even they can also go to rehabilitation centers to be able to support them from an in-house setup. Family support network, this cannot be understated. It is very important for an individual to go through, because in the event where the person goes through all these interventions and comes back to a hostile family setup, they are likely to relapse into the same problems that they have been experiencing all through. So it is also important to bring the family into the therapy session so that they are able to support this particular individual or person who has taken the responsibility to work on their issues and deal with all the push or the stressors that have made them to have suicide ideations. So the question that is commonly asked is, someone who is contemplating suicide or a person who commits suicide, were they seeking attention? This is a controversial question, because unless you're able to rule out what was the intention or what was behind the cause of this suicide by the suicide ideations or even committing suicide, it cannot be justified that you're seeking attention. There is almost always an underlying condition, an underlying problem that needs to be rooted out. We have given all the risk factors. They need to be ruled out. Individuals may not always leave a note. Individuals may not always have verbalized, depending with their personal characteristics or their temperaments or their personalities. So it is not a reason to say that someone committed suicide when they were seeking attention. No one wants to die to seek attention. We all want to have a good living. So there is a problem that needs to be unearthed and addressed, and that is the only way now to say this was the ultimate cause. For the suicide intentions, ideations, if it ever happens, please refer that person to the nearest facility. The government facilities have also ensured that we have physical, psychological intervention centers, psychotherapeutic intervention centers, where individuals can get these services in all government institutions. Please refer someone you have noted to be having these suicidal ideations or whom you know to be suffering from this, and they will get help. There are also hotlines that are available. All this is online. And with Ponea, we have psychotherapists, we have psychologists, we have counselors who are willing and ready to support you. If you go to ponea.com, you will find this help. And we hope that this has helped you. And if you have any questions, leave it to us and we shall respond. Thank you. We are glad that you're watching and you kept with us. We hope that you have learned. We hope to engage with you further by contacting My Afya Africa. We are on ponea.com and we hope to see you again. Thank you.